curling wand, which I have right here, so I might as well pull it out. I pulled out my smaller one, which I linked, the one that's a little bit bigger, which I think is better for everyone that doesn't have curly hair, which is typically everyone. But since I have curly hair, if I want to like refresh my natural curls, I am obsessed with the T3, all their brands. I have that one as well that I'm presenting, but this one's just like a wand version of that. I heard about it first, I think, on YouTube, and then found out Verishop had them and bought one through a live stream so I could get it discounted because they do tend to be a little bit pricier. But they aren't supposed to damage your hair as much, and I have definitely found that they haven't damaged my hair as much since I started using them, which now has been like a couple years. And I don't use other type of curling irons on my hair. You can set, it's like heating up right now, but you can set it to whatever level on these dots you want. So obviously the higher up you go, the hotter it'll be and probably more damaging to your hair. So if you just want like a looser curl, you can put a lighter heat setting on, which is awesome. And they're typically, so this is typically 150, but amazing that on Verishop you can get it for 95. Way cheaper. Honestly, great discount. I feel like that's better than like Black Friday discounts. And it does heat up really fast. Like it already just sizzled when I touched it. When I get it in the mail, it comes with like one of those little gloves, but pretty sure I lost it. Also, I just don't really feel like every time I curl my hair, I'm going to use like a little miniature wand glove. I don't know if people that use wands a lot like actually do that. So since I have natural curls, I go back and forth with the direction that I'm curling them and kind of try and find like if the curl has a certain direction it goes already. So like, because I slept on my hair also, some pieces will just be basically straight with like a little bit of a crimp to them. So I'd have to hold this one probably a little bit longer, but I usually just kind of comb through like places that look like they need a little something. So like brush through these. And then these front ones I feel like are always the tricky ones because especially after I sleep on them, like what is going on right now? They look a little bit weird and I have to pull smaller pieces to make the curls look more natural. So since I am blending them in with my natural curl, it's like I want some of the ones that are not perfect curls to stay in there, and just touch up some of the ones that like are clearly straight or slept on or like going the wrong direction or something. So I kind of pull these out and then I tend to like once I get towards the back start curling towards the back of my head. So like curling away from my face. So that way you don't end up with like a weird part in the middle of the back of your head or something. And I kind of just like brush them out. I want them to look like super loose and natural. So this is, I have naturally curly hair. I've been taking care of it better like over the last couple years. So typically after I sleep on my curls, like I can fix up some of them for this, like a Friendsgiving, after sleeping on them. But I'll also do this like if I kind of blow dry my hair naturally and just like need to fix up some of the curls. This wand is really the best way to do it. Wands I feel like end up looking a lot more natural. Like if I try and use a larger barrel, it kind of looks like I'm trying to get a curl that's just not what my hair makes. And the curls on my natural hair tend to be like a little bit smaller. So even though I prefer a larger curl, if I'm going to fix up my natural pieces, the smaller wand is better. So I think depending like whatever, if you have curly hair and you have smaller natural curls, the wand is the best way to fix them up. And you can see like some of these are jank. I don't know what is going on. And I kind of just find the direction it goes, but it is like a very sloppy job. Because I just want it to be super natural and blended and like not every piece is meant to look perfect. which is much easier to accomplish with a wand than it is like a large barrel curl. So you can see like with that one, it was kind of going that way. So I just went with it, even though it's maybe weird to be framing your face like by pulling your curls forward. But if it's the natural way they go, then I feel like it's the way to just keep going with it. And then I also love to like use a little bit of a texture spray after this. I ran out of the one I had. But I know Verishop has a few brands that have good texture sprays, so I would definitely look on here. I was looking at one the other day that looked good. I like the like sea salt ones, but I would definitely say caution with some of the sea salt ones. They tend to be like a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, like aggressive when you use them in curly hair. They're like, they hold it a lot more. So I guess if your curls don't hold very well, I would go for more of like a sea salt texture spray. But if your curls hold well, I would go for like a very light texture spray where you still need texture and you want to like get something in there, but you don't need something that's so aggressive. So some of these pieces I feel like I'm going to keep. This is heinous, so I'm not going to keep it. But you can see like just blend it out. So honestly, like your hair never feels hot using this. It never sizzles. I literally freak out when I use a regular curling iron now. Like I forgot to bring this when I went home and used my sister's, and my hair sizzled when I used it. And it's never done that using this. It's supposed to like protect your hair a ton, and just be so much healthier for it. And for me, it was just never realistic to be like, I'm going to stop curling my hair to make it healthier, because you can see like the curls are wild and I need to be able to fix them up without like sizzling and burning the end of my hair off. So honestly, like a little pricier, I would get it through a live stream on Verishop, because I've honestly never seen a better deal for one of the wands. Like before Verishop was a thing, when I bought my first one, I bought it. It was so expensive and I could never find a deal. So 100% I would buy it through a live stream. This again, I think is the 3/4 inch wand, but I also have the larger 1 1/4 inch one linked, which is nice just for like if you blow dry your hair and fully do a blowout for bigger curls, and this little one is better for the smaller curls. So you can see there's a little natural curl going on, just blend it out. I had this on the second setting the entire time, which is insane to me that that's how little like it needs to get heated up. I don't think I've ever gone past the third little light up section to go to like a higher setting. I've never needed it. So pretty freaking impressive. But I know the technology, okay, clearly I missed some spots, but I know the technology is like not damaging your hair nearly as much as a typical whatever the whatever like Conair and all those brands are using. So worth it, because most hair dryers and hair curlers nowadays are so expensive anyways. So I feel like you might as well get one that's not going to damage your hair. So I'll go under here and curl some of these. But thank you guys all for watching, and I'm going to be posting some night out. I think like I'll do a Thanksgiving beauty look, because I'll go a little bit more than the natural and use tons of the products I used today, and like vapor and all that stuff, and do a little Thanksgiving makeup look and get ready. I have a really cute dress picked out, so I'll show you guys that. And then I'm also doing a coffee table styling. So that will be here soon. So last thing, finish with a little texture spray. But thank you guys so much. And for sure, find me on Instagram, and I will always post about my live streams. It's just Marie Gilchrist, same as my Verishop. And I'll always post. Also, fun thought before I finish. This is why like I just trail off forever. This hair clip, which I was using to hold my hair up earlier, that I literally have next to my bed because I use it all day, and then at the end of the day, like take it off and set it next to my bed, and then in the morning wake up and immediately use it again. And it's the MLE Gemini Claw. So tons of times if I'm like not liking how some of these curls are going, and I'm like, maybe I'll just pull a few out. I love doing like a messy clip situation, or like a full clip up and just have kind of like the curl craziness, but it's like the cute different sides and just clip up in the back. Honestly, love that because sometimes I just don't want to have my hair fully down. It's like too much of a mess. And it's so cute. I don't know if you guys can see the design, but it's like a big clip. So love that. And you can get it for $28.90, which I feel like is awesome, especially when you compare it to like MEJ and like all those hair clips right now that are a little pricier. But I'll also do just like a little half up clip. So yes, my little natural makeup hair tutorial. Thank you guys. And follow me, and I'll be doing my Thanksgiving look here soon. Now I just have to figure out how to get out of here. Thank you. Bye guys.